Hello, welcome back YouTube people. It is Craig here, yet again with more pickups for you. Yes, it's, as you can see by the title of the video, I have reached 100. It's taken a while, by 4 or 5 years. 100 SNES games. There's a catch, they're not all boxed, because within that 100 it includes my original from being a child SNES, a Super Metroid game. This is the only Super Nintendo game I carried over from being a child. So yeah, that's part of the hundreds. But I managed to reach 100 games, 99 boxed, literally 99 boxed. So yeah, we've got, what have we got for you? We've got 98, 99, and 100. Yeah, all very different games. These last 3. I've got other pickups as well. Depending on how long this one takes, I don't know whether I'm going to do them all within the same, maybe a separate video, because I've been to a car boot. I've got some car boot pickups. I might do a separate one. This is the new phone as well. Granted, it's really dark and this is just going off the room lighting, so I don't know whether it's the best, but I reckon this phone will be, it's the iPhone XR. I reckon this one will be really good in the natural light. Yeah, I've already seen kind of evidence of it being decent with filming other stuff. I've been away, been on holiday, all sorts has been going on. Yeah, it's been, I don't think I did a video in the whole of June. Not from not wanting to, I wanted to, I just couldn't find time. I'm so busy at the moment, crazy busy. If you can hear my daughters in the background, that's because they're both downstairs playing on the Wii, and they get extremely excited when they're both playing on the Wii, 2 players together. So yeah, just mega busy as always. Time goes so quick. Yeah, June, the whole of June, couldn't get a video out. I've got some decent, like I say, I got these last 3 SNES games to make it to 100. I've still been contemplating. I really don't know which way I'm going to go now, whether I want to just continue, leave it at 100 for a while, concentrate on other formats, or just carry on building the SNES collection, because I do love my SNES collection. Not that I'm ever aiming to get like a full set, PAL set. Pardon me. But yeah, just carry on building on the SNES. Anyway, let's get into it. Oh, what else have I done? Been to the cinema a few times, went to see Aladdin with a family, that was good. Will Smith killed it as a genie for me. Toy Story 4, went to see that. We enjoyed that as well, that was brilliant. Another good one in the series of Toy Story movies. And then literally last week I went to see Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm not giving any spoilers away, so don't worry about it. But yeah, really good film as well, Spider-Man. 2 like end credit scenes, they were really good. Right, let's get into them. The first one, I'm going to go with Cliffhanger. All in protective cases, managed to get them in protective cases. Oh man, the glare is shocking. Let's take it out. So Cliffhanger, this was an interesting one. Right, I never ever see this game. I'm always looking at SNES games. I never see this one come up. Wrong way around, Craig, you idiot. Look, oh man, it flips. So yeah, I was searching SNES games boxed, and just the box and manual came up. And it was for like, I think it was 30, early 30s, maybe 31, 32. The box and manual came up. And I was like, oh, I never see Cliffhanger. And of course, you know I love, if you watch the channel, you know I love my movie tie-in games. So I then searched Cliffhanger's loose car, and sure enough there was one on eBay, one available, and it was for like 20, early 20s. It came to like 51, 52 quid for like the full game box, and it was tough to go on how much this game goes for, because there's not many sold. They're all like in foreign countries and such, and so I managed to Frankenstein this one together. Really good copy cart, really good copy manual, and yeah, in the box you've seen. So yeah, and the precautions, it came with the precautions as well. So I wanted to add this to the collection. Unfortunately, going from a is it a Mike and James Monday's video? I'm not sure. It might be a nerd review. Do you know the Cinemassacre, AVGN, Angry Video Game Nerd? Going from like one of his reviews, they played it and it's not a good game at all. It's very much like Double Dragon. It's very much like Double Dragon, but not as good as. So yeah, I wanted it because it's a great movie. I love the film Cliffhanger, and it was a rare one that doesn't usually come up. So I added that to collection. That's 98. Number 99, we have Wolverine. Look at the price, $79.99. It wasn't that, it didn't cost that. Wolverine Adamantium. How do you say it? Adamantium Rage, Wolverine. And this is from my friend Lee at Direct Deals. I called in, I think this was in May or early June sometime. I called in and I was scouring his shelves for a decent game to add to the collection, and this one popped out. He kind of pointed me towards it with it being a Marvel game because I like my Marvel. So I picked this one up and I went in blind on this. I didn't know anything about this. So I bought it, not playing it, and then I, as you well know if you watch my channel, I usually play the games on the SNES Mini. So we've got manual, really decent nick. As you've seen, the box is in good condition. And before I'd played this game, I watched a review, and every review and rating of this game, people were slating it. The music's terrible. The gameplay's not so clever. Yeah, everybody was kind of giving it shit. So I didn't pay pardon me, I didn't pay 79. I got it with some credit, with some PayPal funds I had from selling some alarm stuff, and I think he did me it for like 65. He did me at a really good price, because again, there's not many on there that I've sold. I've put it in my saved searches now on eBay just to see how many come up, and yeah, this is very rare that it comes up. So Wolverine Adamantium Rage. I know I wanted to get good games in the top 100, but I mean it's a Marvel, so, and it's a tricky one to come across, so that one can stay in there, not for the gameplay. Unlike this last one, number 100. I wanted to make 100 a game that was a really good game, a game that I could kind of, that I had some sort of ties with. It was tricky because all the games that I had as a kid, I've got them all already. So I wanted something that was going to be like a top end, you know, high end game. It's not high end in price, but since having played this with the main man Alex, Nintendo Arcade, on his high scores challenge, if you see that you'll know exactly what game this is. A couple of weeks ago I joined in before I went on holiday. I joined in the high scores for this game. I came like mid-table at the end of it. What a game, what an amazing game. Without further ado, this is Axley. What a game Axley is. I've passed Axley up a number of times because I'm not a shoot 'em up fan. I don't like shoot 'em ups at all. And I saw Alex put it up on Facebook saying he's doing the high score challenge, and I did the previous one, the Batman Returns, so I thought I'll give it a go. I downloaded it on the MEZ Mini, and I've been addicted to it, and I got halfway through the game. I didn't complete it because the holiday came up and I just cut my gaming time on this short, so I'm going to go back to it and I'm going to complete it. This is an amazing game. So as you can see, the cart's in really good nick. So glad that I got this, and I'll tell you how I got this. The manuals had a bit of thumbage of the rummage of the thumbage, but I mean it's in decent nick inside. It's all decent. I'm gonna have a look through the manual actually, because I can totally what's the word? I'll totally understand the manual now, because I've played a bunch of the levels. I've been really deep in this game. It's all about playing through and then like knowing what's going to come up next and anticipating what, because basically you're this little ship here and lots of different bosses come up, and you've got like 3 different bullets. You've got one that kind of little bitty bullets that shoot out. You've got one that sprays around you, and then you've got one that's like a fire burst, looks like a Hadouken. And you use the different guns for different enemies, and you switch between. You've got to kind of play through and understand, and then do it again. It's like one of those where you do get a bit further each time, and then you just get to the point where you bang, bang, bang. You're flying through level 1, flying through level 2, killing the bosses, the end bosses. I think I got to 3 or 4. I think there's 6 levels. So yeah, I will go back to Axley, but Axley being number 100 in the collection, and this is definitely now. I've never played this as a kid, but I've been played this as an adult and loving it and getting so yeah, sorry guys, had to cut off there. Had a phone call whilst filming. If you don't put your phone on airplane mode whilst filming, it can cause major issues. Anyhow, yeah, so Axley, number 100 in the SNES collection. So happy to have made it to 100 games. It's been, yeah, 4 or 5 years actively collecting. Managed to get to 100 now. Yeah, it's a good milestone. Like I say, I don't know which way to go now. I feel like I want to get back into some GameCube and Master System. I haven't given them enough love. And then there's another system that I totally left off the radar, I haven't collected for. And I've managed to acquire a few games for that system, which will be in the next video. Car boot pickup. Lovely retro find. Yeah, really strange one, but it was great. A nice retro find at a car boot. So yeah, I'm maybe going to go down that route. Leave the SNES for a while. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like seeing SNES pickups? So yeah, that's it until another video. I've got a few videos coming up. I've got like a collection tour. Now I've hit 100. I'm going to show the collection currently, like there's 100 SNES games. Then the rest of the games. I've got a car boot pickup like I just mentioned. So yeah, some more videos coming up within the next couple of weeks. Also, I want to give a massive shout out to Pete Armour. A big thank you for doing the channel, updating the channel banner and logo. It's needed doing for a while. I've just kind of bodged my way through, to be honest. Pete's done a great job, so yeah, check that out if you see that. If you have a look at that, yeah, it's Pete's work. He's good at that kind of stuff. I really wouldn't have a clue, so yeah, nice one Pete, cheers for that. I owe you a few beers. Oh, also, I got a gift as well, so that's going to be another pickup video. It's like it was a bag for life full of retro goodies, so that will be in another pickup video. But yeah, that'll be coming soon, so thank you for watching. Peace.